probably. But you're a
I
little
mean,
fucking bitch
I'm
nerd.
5'7" and I work with someone 6', and that's about the height difference.
How tall is like the rest of the squad in comparison? You might want to size them.
See here.
Does it really matter? But I mean, we do it for long campaigns.
My immersion!
Okay.
I think it's that he's a bit.
Ooh, are these the Cheeto missiles? By the way, we're live.
Oh no, that's supposed to be like a giant window.
Oh, I thought they were Cheeto missiles. I'm disappointed.
Unfortunately, not. I'm sorry. All right, there you go. That's about the height differences of the squad. You have to put that music on repeat because it's a very short loop.
Yeah, I already got it.
Okay.
This nigga big, holy fuck.
You look big.
All right, so you're on the ship. You were sent about a day ago to the planet of Zoro, a planet of oil and dust. The distress beacon was sent, but it was very decayed, which means it was sent years ago, but it just got to our space. Reinforcements are coming in a day. So, you have 27 hours until reinforcements. You are the first squad entering this planet's atmosphere to find the site that the distress beacon talked about. You two are the squad leaders. Your job is to keep as many squad members alive and to make sure to find the site that the beacon talked about.
We're just gonna get this straight right now. Chris is the squad leader. I don't want responsibility for this.
Alright? It's silent, quiet. The ship is made of dark black steel. The only lights are a dark blue. And then there's the blackness of space surrounding you. You can see the planet very close. You're about 10 minutes away. Your entire squad is, at the moment, resting, except for the pilot, who is driving. His mask is off, and he's keeping his eyes on the planet.
You just see me, I'm just like basically on my phone, just like playing a game.
I'm just going through countless weapon checks
It's just
of my own weapons.
It's just a Candy Crush clone.
Just Candy Crush.
I'm just playing Candy Crush clones. Not even the real Candy Crush.
Yeah, it's too old.
So, boss, we're almost there.
Close.
Alright. By the way, since you know each other already, I'm just going to tell you the names. This is Zyke. The one staring in front of you is Zyke. The one to the far, the old man as you called him, his name is William. And then we have the sniper, whose real name is not known, but they just call him Sights. And then the man driving... What was his name again? Hold on, sorry. Oh yeah, it was Jonathan.
How do you spell Zyke?
ZYKE.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is... Sights... And Jonathan. Okay. I think I spelled Jonathan wrong. I don't. I'm done.
It's space spelling.
You just do it.
Okay. I'm just gonna call him John.
Alright. Is this Captain John Hart? No, never mind.
By the way,
Alright.
Chris, you're the
Yep.
captain.
Oh boy.
Tristan, you're lieutenant. Everyone else, they're just soldiers. Following your orders.
I'm still like working out a ranking system for everyone.
Okay.
I'm just humming to myself, tip-tapping on my phone.
So, boss, what are we expecting from this? You see William get up from the bed and start, putting on his gear.
I'm going to assume contact, and a decent amount of it.
Alright. Hey, Sights! You see Sights just get up from bed. He's still wearing that mask. Yeah. We're almost there. Alright, fine, let me get up. He starts putting his stuff on. Oh, you guys are finally awake. Great. It's John talking to you all. We're about 8 minutes at this point to the planet's surface.
Oh, really? That close? Great, great. As I just put away my phone. Contacts, huh? You really think so? I mean, it's
Well,
abandoned. It could just be, oxygen failure. Who knows?
The distress beacon was a few years old, but hey, there might be life here.
If it is, it's going to be not too happy with other people coming, I'd assume.
Yeah. What was the state of this outpost again? Or wherever we're going?
Well, William finally has all his stuff down. He's just walking over. Distress beacon said there was a sight. Giant metal star crashed on their planet. That's all we got.
Alright, so... Outpost.
We're going to the site.
Okay, so Outpost here on this planet notified us probably a couple years ago about a star, you said? Like, star
That's what
shape?
this.
Or like, straight up, big old star?
We don't know. All it said was giant star fell into the planet. That's all we got.
Well, I'm gonna go with the thing that makes the most sense and say it was probably a star-shaped ship or object? That's the only thing I can think of. Probably not an actual star. Imagine this planet would be destroyed if that was the case.
And then Sight just gets up. The star is just made of gas. I don't think a star could crash into anything.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. Not made
Well,
of metal either.
I'm sure people still mistake stars for meteors and meteorites.
That's true too. Even
We
in
don't
this
even know
day
how
and age.
We don't even know how technologically advanced the planet could be. I mean, from the things we got, all we saw was dust and oil.
Yeah. I mean, the people there could have just assumed some sort of falling object. The flame trail probably made them think star? Well, they did mention metal, right?
Yeah.
Then I think the most logical conclusion is some sort of satellite or station or ship. Probably not friendly.
Almost certainly not friendly.
And after
But
this...
who's to say they're even still there with it being years old?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, after the distress signal, there was no other signal sent? No messages, anything?
No, there was nothing set.
Ah,
Do you see that?
I just look.
Oh, what is it? Wait, is that? It's a purple light. Come from the planet. Do you see that?
Whew, excuse me.
Yeah, I do. I wonder what it could...
What?
The light can... Like, just... You hit this... The light just hits the ship as you black out.
Oh.
Your vision blurs as you slowly wake up you see sand, the ship ripped apart of the ground, and what seems to be a bird-like figure look over you as you lose consciousness again. Now, gotta change it again. Here you are, and Chris, need you to make me this, please.
Okay, just a second, big guy.
No. No! Our squad!
Hopefully that opening was okay.
No. Much enjoyment.
Stop worrying about everything.
Alright, I'll try.
The things I enjoy most are when you have things, like, you really plan them out. So.
Or you have confidence.
Yeah, confidence.
Alright, I'll have confidence from now on. I'll just have it. Oh, there's the piece. Oh, no, that's not the piece.
No, I still gotta do that. This, that, this, that, this, there, this, that, there.
That's a lot of thises and that's. Sounds
That's
pretty
me
bad.
clicking Whittle's name, clicking on the picture, clicking open and review original, clicking the link, clicking copy, clicking, or right-clicking, clicking copy, opening tabletop, making the piece, blah, 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 and then putting it back there, and then now we have a horrifying thing in front of us.
I'm lagging very hard. Can you put your characters in the beds?
Oh, that sounds pleasant. Oh, I'm closer to the door. Thank goodness.
Fuck you.
As you finally come to consciousness, you find yourself in a wooden shack. You're on straw beds, and you see a cloaked figure with two green glowing eyes staring at you.
Oh, fuck. Did I sleep in?
That was a mighty crash you had.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Looks like the star chose you.
I just sort of look over at Haley.
My hands are just like both hands covering my face, just laying on my back, one knee bent up, both like elbows to the sky, palms on my face, just shaking my head slightly.
Are you okay, sweeties?
Well, I think this went down exactly how we didn't want it to go.
The woman gets up, and you can see hands of wrinkled flesh, but her face seems to be covered in this metal mask. But there seems to be real teeth under the mask, and green eyes.
Okay, I guess now's the time for the questions. The many, many, many questions. We'll start with a simple one. I'm sorry, what?
What's wrong? Are you okay? That's all I'm asking. Are you okay?
Physically, I just check myself. Yeah, I think I'm good.
I tended to your wound. Don't worry. I was very thorough. Now. And a few of your teammates survived.
A few?
A few.
No.
Tell me, Which ones did you like the most?
That's a very hard question.
Each of you choose one.
Well,
You can't make us do that.
it's not something you can just do. Especially with recently being assigned to this position. I didn't get to know them that well.
Time's not on your side. You'll learn soon enough.
Well, I mean, it's not like he was particularly my favorite, but like, I thought Sights was pretty cool. That whole like ambiguous thing he's got going, like anonymous. That was pretty cool. But like,
And you?
Are you choosing sites?
oh well, I mean, I didn't really want to say he was my favorite, but I mean, I didn't really get to know them that well, and he was just had the best impression on me, I guess.
I'm just sitting trying to think back. Can you show me the three of them again? Or the... Just show me the...
You have them on your private message.
Oh yeah, I do.
Wait, why are you even asking this question?
Because I just want to know which ones you like the most before I tell you which ones died.
That's great to hear. One other thing is like, what even exactly happened to get us knocked down onto this planet? And yeah, I'll start with that question.
Well, the star shot at you.
Okay, the star, the pre-aforementioned star we were talking about. Guessing that was the purple light we saw?
Yes.
Okay, that's a couple of questions answered. Next one.
Widow, can I feel my legs?
Yes. You seem... She did not lie. You are both perfectly fine.
I want to just swing my legs off of the bed and try to stand up.
I mean, it's a straw bed. It's like... It's not even a bed. It's just straw in a sack.
I basically just want to, like... I want to attempt to just stand up right here.
You're able to stand up. But you get very dizzy as you stand up. Your vision blurs for a second.
Can I roll physique to try and stable myself?
Roll physique to stable yourself, then roll will to see if you can get your sight to not be so blurry.
Well, I immediately get up to try and help Haley see.
Okay, so for the physique, that's a +4.
Okay, you stabilize yourself as you put your hand against the wall and take deep breaths.
And then
You
roll
okay?
will. Will is 0.
You are not... Your vision is still blurred, but not up close, but far away. Your vision seems to be blurred. You don't know how long this will last.
Can I see her clearly? Or, like, mask lady thing?
You see her clearly, but you can't see the wall behind her very clearly.
I just sort of put my hand on your shoulder. Are you okay?
Ignoring her, I want to take a step up and just face to face. How tall is this character?
She's hunched over, but she's like... If she wasn't hunched, she'd probably be like 6 foot.
And while hunched over, how tall is she?
Like 5'10".
Who are you?
My name is not important. What
Oh,
is
it is.
important is your survival. Now, do you want to know which ones died?
Just get it over with and stop being so ominous.
William and Sights. I got their dog tags. As she just takes it out of her pocket and puts it in your hand. Sorry for the loss. Their items were crushed.
Well then. You know, I was kind of expecting this, but...
Which one was William again? William was...
Old man.
Old man.
Of course he was.
I rolled to see who would die, and those are the two that got killed.
So we have Jonathan and... Zed.
Zyke.
And where are the other two? I say just clutching the dog tags in a fist.
They're outside, waiting. I've already told them your condition.
As soon as he says, like, outside, I just turn and walk for the door.
I just sort of walk by, give a little wave, and follow out the door.
You cannot leave yet! You don't know.
Thanks for all the help, but we really got to go.
You fool, you only have 24 hours!
Yeah, 24
For
hours.
What?
Before you're foreign.
I'm sorry?
Like foreign object syndrome. It's in the air. You already have it.
Oh, great, a disease.
You think this is a mask?
As she just she grabs the thing and opens, and you like, and you can see just flesh in her mouth.
It turns you metal, slowly.
Oh. So
Look at that, Cass. You have a study project. Look, so what do we need to do, then?
In town, you'll be going to find these. I'll give you two both one.
She gives you a blue. She gives you a blue pill.
These are called love. For 4 hours, you will not be affected by the air. They're about 20 credits. But for every hour you do not have love, it will slowly affect you. Now, it's not always bad. Some people use certain pills to turn certain body parts into metal, like their arms or legs, giving them strength so they never get tired of walking, or the stomach so they never have to eat or drink. But if it reaches your mind, you turn feral.
Great. Haley, does this count as the mission being terminated?
No.
Okay.
If we're alive, the mission isn't terminated.
Got it. Understood. Sorry, ma'am.
Now, there's one other thing I must tell you. There are cheaper pills. They're called A-Love. They only last 10 to 20 minutes. And they're addictive. If you take them for too many times, you'll gain withdrawal. And they can be a bitch. But I guess what's worse, withdrawal or succumbing to the foreign.
And what about Zyke? What about Jonathan?
The moment you breathe in the air, you are infected. The only way to get uninfected is to leave the planet.
So they were safe? They didn't breathe in the air?
Well, for now.
Okay.
Do they have pills, or are we going to have to forage for them as well?
They both got one. I don't have a lot of money. I can't afford that many. Trying to give you a surviving chance.
Well, I very much appreciate that. I don't really want to die here.
Oh, you
what,
won't die.
We take these, we go find them, and we need to go find more pills so we can get off.
Well, where are you going?
We have a mission here.
And where's the mission?
Well, it was locating a distress signal somewhere on this planet.
The star.
Sounds about
Is
right.
that where you... That's 24 hours. A walk That is. But there is a path straight to it.
Haley, mission brief said 27 hours until reinforcements, right?
So we need enough of these pills. We need enough pills to last until reinforcements get here, and then we can leave. And in the meantime, we'll be investigating our mission.
Do we have any sort of communication for the reinforcements from when they arrive? I'm asking both in and out of character.
I'm assuming our headset's fried in the entry.
You look at your wristwatch, and all you have left is the note that you wrote down before you left, which basically just says it's a note from command. If you do not respond in 24 hours, we will then send reinforcements, which will then take another 24 hours to get there.
48 hours. Great.
And we will pick you up at the spot, the site. That's where we'll pick you up from.
Do we know what site it is?
The site's the star.
The star is 24 hours away, walking.
Okay. We've got 48 hours until reinforcements arrive, because there's no way to contact them. And they will be picking us up at the star. 24 hours.
So essentially we have 24 hours to muddle around and find enough pills to last us the journey to the star, which by the time we get there, reinforcements will be here. And we can arm with rebreathers and such, and either finish this or leave like cowards.
Well, I mean, from a medical standpoint, I'd recommend leaving, but I can understand why you would want to stay.
Look, thank you for the help. We need to go now. As I just, start taking the pill.
I pop it down. And you said
All
these
right.
last how many hours?
4 per pill. And the 20 credits.
4. We need 6 each.
I still just check to make sure I have all of my credits.
You have 100 credits.
Yep, 100 credits, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Cash, how many pills do we need to last the 48 hours?
6 pills each, so 12 total. But that doesn't count the amount of time that it takes to find them.
Well, when we do find them, we right now can afford
20?
5.
Wait, no, you're right. 10 total. Enough for one
And-
person to make the journey?
Jonathan and Psyche should have money on their own as well. So we, at the moment, have just about enough to people to survive. So we're going to need to find more credits. We need 200 credits.
We have 200
Some
credits.
extra. We need 200 more.
Okay. So, that's not yet counting Psyche and, John,
That is
right?
counting. Zyke and John have 100 each. You and I have 100 each. 100 gets one person by. 140, 120 or so gets one person. So we're going to need 200 credits to get everyone through.
200 each, you're saying?
We're going to need 200 more. We have 400 now.
I see what you're saying. Got it. Well, as long as you understand.
Alright, before you leave, I'm just going to clarify everything I just said, but just to explain the rules. And also something that was not explained. Everything you do I have a timer. Everything you do, it's like I'm going to do this, I'll say this, that will take 15 minutes. I'll take 15 minutes off the clock. Everything you do will be an amount of time. The bigger the thing, the more time it will take. So, if you want to say, I want to walk over to the nearest town, that will take 2 hours. And then while that happens, I will roll, and I have a sheet here. Something random may or may not happen. So, and that will also take time. If it does happen, depending on what it is. Now, the pills. There's love, which lasts 4 hours. They're expensive and rare. There's then A-Love, which is cheap and very easy to come by, but does do withdrawal. Withdrawal will decrease all stats for a short period of time. So if you have a +4 in something, it will be a +2. If you have a +1, you won't get anything out of it. So it will brutalize your stats for a good hour, the withdrawal. And then there are one other pill, which is eye pills. These pills will basically make it so certain parts of your body will become mechanic. So your stomach, which would basically mean you won't have to pay for food anymore, you can just drink oil, which is everywhere, but it will also hasten the effects of the foreign disease in general. So you have to make that decision if you want to do that or not. And they're also fairly expensive. And I think that's everything you need to know for now. Do you understand? The moment you leave, it will take time. If you talk, I'll take time off the clock. Do you understand?
And you'll keep us informed on how much time things take, right?
Yes, before you do something.
So if we started talking, and like at the end of a conversation, would you say how much time it took? Or are you saying like before, as we start talking, you're going to say this conversation is going to take about 5 minutes, for example?
That depends. If it's something, if you just want to walk out with someone and talk, I can't say how long that'll take. That'll just be me estimating after you're done doing it. But if you want to do something specific, I'll say this will take 10 minutes or this will take 30 minutes.
Okay.
So you are on the clock all the time. You must micromanage and make sure you're doing what needs to be done.
Okay.
And also, you have to also take in the random encounters, which can take time.
Okay. So basically, Tristan, we need to... Whatever he says it's going to take this amount of time to get somewhere, we need to add like an hour or two to that.
Okay, yeah.
And you have 24. You have to get there in 24 hours. That's how long the walk would take. You have 48 hours in total. But you also have 24 hours until the disease consumes you.
But so if we take a love pill, that
well,
stops...
actually, no. Okay, no. Basically, every night, if you don't have anything in your system with a pill, when you go to bed or every time you rest, which you'll need to do, I'll keep track. Even if it's not nighttime, you have to rest at certain periods of time if you do certain things. I'll roll something. If you're taking the pill, I won't have to roll it. But if you're not, I'll roll, depending on the number and everything like that. A piece of your body may or may not turn to machinery.
Okay.
Is that fair to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that everyone...
Yeah, and something I want to clarify. For example, the pills last 4 hours, right? We go to bed, we sleep for 7 hours. Would we have to like set an alarm, get up, take a pill, and then...
Well, if you want to sleep for 7 hours, then I would have to roll. But if you want to sleep for 4 hours and then set an alarm so you wake up immediately and then take a pill again, I won't have to do anything.
Alright, so yeah, that's what I thought. So...
And then also there are little
has
pills
to be micromanaged, everything. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready when you are.
And then there's also small pills which stack. So if you take like, each one's 10 minutes. So if you take like 4 of A loves, you'll get 40 minutes.
Okay.
So once you leave the door, everything's timed.
Normal loves don't stack though. So if we just ate them all now, it doesn't stack.
No, only A loves stack. But those also give you withdrawal depending how many you take.
Okay, got it.
Okay, sorry if this isn't too stressful.
No.
No, we're both trying to do the exact same thing and start microing now on where we're gonna start.
Because the start is always important in things like this. It's probably the most important step.
Where are we? This is in character now, by the way.
Okay, and I'm not going to time it because
We haven't gone outside yet.
You're not gone inside yet, so I will not do anything. This is still character stuff.
You're on the planet Zora.
No.
Planet of dust and
City.
oil.
Town. Are we in a town?
Yes, you're in a town. It's... well, there are only 3 towns I know of. There's Carsville, which is full of thugs and thievery. Then there's the town you're in, which is just Woodsville. And then there is one small town, just known as Dust Bowl County. They're all on the path towards the star.
How far away is each of them?
Carsville's halfway.
12 hours.
Yes. And then Dust Bowl County's a bit out of the way on the path. There's a fork in the road.
Time.
It's about 6 hours out.
Okay, 6 hours. You just see me typing away on my phone, notes.
Okay, you ready? Is there anything here we should take note of? Anywhere we can buy these pills, anything like that?
You can buy pills in town or on the pathway. They'll sell all the pills. But to let you know, food is very expensive. Guns, not so much. Ammunition, very expensive.
Alright then.
That just doesn't make any sense, but okay.
How much?
We had lots of guns, but not much ammo was made for them. Most of the guns are junk guns, just made via parts. But the ammunition, that's hard to come by.
Okay, so...
We still have our equipment from the ship, right?
All your equipment is still intact. Yep.
And we don't have any food on us, because... Zyke
He's
has it.
dead!
No, Zyke has it. Right?
No, it was William.
William, that was the luck of the die.
Fuck. Alright.
So all of our food's gone. That's nice. Our sniper's
Really?
gone. So that's nice. Those are the 2 I wanted, too.
Alright. So we can last probably another 12 hours without eating, you think? Before things start getting weakening. And that's my estimate, at least. Can't say for sure. Who knows what this
And-
disease does to the body.
Just to let you know, the disease will only affect you when you sleep.
Only while we sleep. Okay. Good to know as well.
Okay, you ready? Tristan, you alive? You dead?
I think someone went to talk to him.
Yeah.
So, what do you think so far?
I have a feeling this is going to be interesting.
Sorry about that. Sister came home. Alright, I asked something.
Did you?
I thought oh yeah, only affects us while we sleep. How much do you think a meal is that could get you through a day?
That depends on the quality.
Quality meaning... I'm looking for something that could give us the energy we need to make it through our mission. Not long-term nutritional value.
For a day? Or for how long?
A day. Probably the best.
A day's ration's probably 30 credits.
Okay. And you said love is about 20 credits?
Yes.
And A-Love, how much is that each?
1 credit.
Okay. So, for a meal, that'll be 30 credits. That's quite a bit.
How long does A-Love last?
4 hours.
10 minutes.
Oh wait, sorry. I love 10 minutes.
10 minutes, so 6 pills for 1 hour. I just want to like take out my phone and open a calculator app, which I'm doing right now.
Okay.
It seems like Alov's just a ripoff.
Well, no,
Yes.
because not necessarily. 20 credits for 4 hours, you said?
20
Remember
credits
after-
for 4 hours per pill, yes. With no side effects, no withdrawal.
20 credits, whereas it's...
200
Yeah.
minutes is only 3.5 hours, about.
But it's stacked,
That's true too.
and it's probably more common.
True as well.
I have a feeling there will be times where we have to take Alov.
I hope not. Seems like there's a lot of bad side effects. But, okay, we're in Woodsville. 6 hours away, a little out of the way. Off the path at least. It's Dust Bowl County. Let's hope we don't have to go there. Carsville Thugs. Probably not a good idea to go there, but
If
they're
we
gonna
go
be
in
the
a
way.
building, do we stop getting affected by the air?
Yes, all the homes are sealed.
So if we were to sleep inside a sealed building, we would be safe from the effects?
Yes, but that would be a handsome amount of money.
Unless we break in.
Yes, unless you break the law.
Hmm.
Up to you, though.
Well, I know for
Okay.
you it's mission above all else, so... If the situation comes to it, I'm prepared for that.
Once you leave the building, this is the music once it loads.
Alright. In terms of game plan, we try to get as many pills as we can here in Woodsville.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'd like to thank
Is
you
there-
yet again.
Is there any civilization or anything along the path in between Cogsville and... our
There are probably
destination?
camps of sorts. Camps of savages. Some people who are almost feral. They'll probably sell you things and give you shelter, but I wouldn't trust them. But there's always the chance.
Those sound like our A-Love dealers, if we need them.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to
Just
go,
once you-
as I just pop the pill and walk out.
Alright.
Alright, start the music. Welcome to Woodsville.
So do we want to wait for a bit while you draw the city? Or...
Yeah, but just talk amongst yourself. Out of there, just whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm going to do some online shopping.
Okay.
Alright, Tristan, my money's on you dying first.
To be honest, me too. Because, I mean, as much as I don't want to die, my character is also the type of character, at least I'm going to try and stay in character. Like, I'm not going to metagame. My character's the type of character who would probably die rather than, like, let somebody else die in their stead, sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see why I was laughing at you? Can I do this hacking thing?
Yeah. It's not gonna matter, but I don't care.
You enjoying the music?
This music's a little fucking...
I'm just like, now I'm interested in how bizarre of a game or whatever this is. It's probably like
It's one of the
indie
it's one
horror
of the
or something.
it's one of the hardest RPGs I've ever played in my entire life. It is fucking brutal.
Well then.
It's not scary. It's just a really hard RPG with really dark elements.
So hard, creepy, dark.
Post-apocalyptic.
Ah. Like by RPG, is it like turn-based?
It feels like it's like an Earthbound sort of feel, but with way more in-depth combat.
Okay, so like.
It inspired me to do this. Like it's like insanely hard with like so many variables. If you don't like hard RPGs, I would not recommend it.
Well, listen here, sir. I started Dark Souls, so I'm already gonna hate myself.
Dark Souls is easy comparably to that.
Oh, great. Hey, but at least like
This is a thing where at one point
that's an RPG that Dark Souls is an RPG that takes mechanical skill rather than like.
Looking at the art for this game definitely takes a lot of mechanical skill.
What? The Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, it's really hard.
Because it's games like that, like fuck, what's it called?
Well,
what's
I haven't
it
even
called?
looked at the gameplay, so I'm not sure what you mean by RPG. Like, I asked if it was turn-based, but like,
It is, but there's combos.
Okay, but that's not mechanical skill.
If you can't pull off combos, and if you can't know when to do things, when to ration,
Yeah, but
you'll
that's not
die.
mechanical skill.
Isn't
Mechanical
Is
skill
is-
would mean like timing things correctly in terms of like split second reactions, like knowing when to dodge, like Dark Souls type combat.
I thought timing really long combos to do damage before the enemy kills you would be manual.
Yeah, I think of that as more like strategical skill, where mechanical is like.
I thought button inputs would be okay.
Well,
I see.
I don't know enough about that sort of thing. I don't play a bunch of hard games, so that's what I thought. But, you know, I could be very well wrong.
Yeah, there's one part of the game you have to choose between losing a party member, they'll kill them, or you have to lose an arm, which will then affect how you play the game, and you do way less damage. But party members are really invaluable in the game, so you have to choose which one. And it's just like shit like that happens constantly. Like if you wanna rest, you have like a chance of being robbed of all your items. Like it's just fucking brutal. Again, inspired me to make this. Like I just played that and like, oh, I want to do something like that, but in Fate.
Huh. I see this art from the game where it's just a like bald bearded man with a scar over his eye, missing arms, both his arms, saying "Today is the day I live," with like an army of people with weapons looking at
That
him.
is such a cool fucking scene. Seriously, you have to play it to understand. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, I'm
step
good.
outside? All right. Step outside then.
No, so you want to? So whenever we move our characters outside is when this starts, right?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay. I got distracted by that game. Now I have to refocus. Alright. Whew. You know, actually, I'm gonna grab something to drink before we start.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just. I'm gonna go get like some milk, and just mentally prepare myself for this and try to figure out what we're gonna do first.
Alright, I'm gonna go get something then. I guess we'll just take a break.
Oh. I'm back.
I'm gonna go get some. I'm just gonna mute myself because I'll be upstairs.
Boop, boop, boop.
Hey. Nathaniel's
Hey.
gone at the moment.
Yeah, no, we all went, okay, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Oh no. I'm terrified.
I'm trying to think, like, would my character just fucking gat herself? Like,
Like, seriously though, like... like, metagaming, if I was playing this with, like, a video game, I would instantly minimize the amount of party members. Like, if I could do
But
it
that's-
solo, I would probably would. Like, take the stealthiest character and go solo. A video game,
Yeah.
if I was thinking of it that way. But we're also role-playing
Honestly-
it, which makes it so much more intense.
if we weren't role-playing this and this was just a video game, I would just have Haley fucking gat you, gat the other two, take all their money, go buy enough pills to sustain yourself the whole time, and then just fucking walk.
Yeah.
Like, because she's definitely the most combat fit.
Combat fit, you're able to handle yourself. Like, you're the most versatile character.
and you're a liability.
Oh yeah.
You're just gonna make this harder.
Oh boy. And like from a role-playing standpoint, like your character even cares more about me.
Mm-hmm. Well, mission first, but
Mission first.
I hope that stings.
Hmm?
I hope it hurts your character in character to know that I will always choose the mission first.
I never really thought about it in terms of like my life over the mission, but like I'm also role-playing it as I'm like sort of new to this like whole mission thing.
Because you're normally the fucking cuck that we leave back in the labs.
Yeah.
But why don't you bring Dickhead this time? They might be able to help you and not make anything worse.
Huh. Like, what good are Zyke and John even gonna be?
They're both just guns.
Yeah. And I'm playing a character that's trying to keep them alive, when in general, we don't need them alive. Oh.
Do they even breathe? This guy's got a gas mask and he doesn't have a nose or a mouth. Like, do they need oxygen?
I think they're both just wearing masks.
No, I think Zyke is just not human.
But I think from Whittle's perspective, he's wearing a mask.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm back.
Is Zyke human or is he wearing a mask?
He's an android.
Okay, so he doesn't need air.
And then John's wearing a mask, so it will be a little while until he's actually infected.
So, like I said, Tristan, you fucking dickhead.
Alright, alright.
And
I think
also-
from Widow's perspective, he's just wearing a mask. No, you fucking dumbass, an android.
Alright. I got my food, I got some water.
We're still trying to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do.
Alright, I'll give you more time. I'll give you a few more minutes.
Alright, well,
Because
just to let you
since-
know, Whittle, I've
Hmm?
gotten one of my anxiety stomach aches.
I'm so sorry.
I don't care.
It's your fault!
I just wanted to make this as like on your feet, like nail biting as possible. That was what I wanted to do. I wanted to make this
Well,
like
a lot of this session, just in general, is going to be thrown to waste because Tristan and I are going to be over prepping. And then we're going to walk through a door and it's not going to fucking matter.
I mean
I'm calling it now.
We're
It's gonna
also
happen.
discussing how, like, because this is a role-playing scenario, not like a video game scenario, it makes it a whole lot
Right.
different.
Yeah, like if this was a video game, we'd literally be like, alright, fuck you two.
I mean
and
you
fuck
can do
you
that.
as well.
Like,
You could kill John and then Zyke would be an android, so you know. But then you would have maybe Zyke would turn against you because you killed him. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do.
but no, but I mean, like, we would never do that because it's a role-playing game, not a video game.
I mean, that depends on your character. If your character is like just like the mission comes first, then like I don't know. It's like I don't know. If your character's more logical, then I guess it's like okay, let's do the math here. If John was gone, what does John do? He's demolitions, right? Kill him. Then I mean, then we have Zyke, who's an android, and he's a medical android who happens to have a shotgun. So that just
I think me and
really-
John are the liabilities here.
Yeah. Like if this was a video game, like I'd straight up just have Haley fucking gun John and Cassidy and just have Zyke and Haley run through the rest of it. Which would be easy because she'd have enough pills.
right,
And Zyke doesn't need to eat either.
and he can't be infected because he's a android.
So I guess the dream squad here would have been minus John plus William.
Why William?
Because he has the food.
Oh, that's true.
Because I could just fucking shoot him in the head and take the food.
Well, I mean, I rolled twice. I rolled for if they survived and if their stuff survived. I got really lucky, and they both survived, and their gear both survived. That was just luck. I could have gotten William, but his gear would have been destroyed. He would have just been a guy.
Oh god.
I rolled for you, and thankfully you also rolled, so your gear survived. It's all just rolls. I'm sure that makes it way more.
Good to know that we could have had all of our squad members dead and no stuff.
You could, all your squad members could have been killed. That was a possibility.
Good to know that if we low rolled, that could have happened.
Hey man, I just letting you know how this is gonna be.
See, the only reason we got an average outcome is because it's Tristan's terrible luck mixed with my good luck.
It's true. I mean, you got like what I would say is quintessentially the best crew member for this.
Yeah.
Zyke. I think Zyke is the best crew member to survive. I mean, he has the most versatility. He's an android who's a medic, which is built in, so he doesn't need supplies, and he also uses a shotgun, which you know, that's pretty versatile. And he's also like doesn't get injured as easily. And also, since your stuff, we have a hacker here who can repair the android. So I mean,
oh, that's true.
So
I'm good at keeping people alive.
So you.
I'm good at killing people.
You got a killer. You got the repairman, the robot who does, you know, the medical stuff, and then we have John. We have John, you know. He throws bombs and he's good with a shotgun and he can fly a ship, which, you mean, maybe you'll find another one.
You see, he's also a walking sack of gun and ammo. And money. So you pop that sack, you get gun, you get ammo, you get money. You get mask. You get mask.
Well, at this point, it's already in your system. If the only way to truly get, you have to leave the atmosphere entirely, because I mean, like, basically you go into a house that's sealed, so it won't affect you in the night, but it's still going through your.
So these two are actually just unaffected currently.
John will be eventually, because the gas mask doesn't last forever.
Well, but yeah, it's all about his O2 tank.
But Zyke, on the other hand, none of this has affected him.
So there's literally no possibility that he dies unless he gets fucking gatted.
Again, there's the encounter roll.
He gets robo-cancer and fucking dies.
Also, the combat is very intuitive. There's a gun jam mechanic. That can happen. The enemies can also have their guns be jammed. And depending on what the gun is, it jams more often. And since Zyke is a robot, I have to roll a lot of stuff for him.
Tristan, I really hope you never shoot that gun. That thing will literally explode in your goddamn face the first time you try and shoot it.
It won't explode, but it can break.
I'm almost tempted to just straight up hand it to you.
I already have 2 guns. What kind of ammo does it take? 9mm?
It's suppressed.
Oh, by the way, I just want to explain to
you
you
I have a suppressor from my ACR.
Oh.
I want to explain to you, Chris, why the guns aren't expensive, but the ammo is.
Well, because everything's like made out of pipes and shit. It's like rust.
Right, but basically there was cities and stuff here, and they mass-produced guns.
Yeah, no, I do understand why. I said it was kind of stupid, and then you're like, no, yeah, the guns are like makeshift. I'm like, eh.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you understood why that is. It's not just I want to make this harder for you. You actually
because for guns it's easy. You make, you take a pipe and you add a trigger mechanism to it. But like ammo, you need gunpowder, you need all this shit.
Yes, which is hard to come by. There's a lot of oil, but not gunpowder.
So we can build a car.
How long would that take?
A few years. Don't worry about it.
That's gonna depend.
Depends on the roll.
Are these houses made of sheet metal?
Wait, I'll just stop taking the pills and I'll turn into a car.
You could try.
So wait, there's those expensive pills that turn us into robots, like periodically, like turn certain bits of our bodies
No.
into.
It permanently turns a certain piece of your body in mechanical. Because here's the thing: there are checks and balances. Because
Well, yeah, because like some of the
body-
things are just really fucking good to have, but
Yes.
at the same time,
but the more mechanical parts you have, the more likely you are to become feral.
yeah. But like, if
Which
you just
is-
didn't take the pills and you just started becoming mechanical overnight, and then like after like a good chunk of your body was mechanical, you started taking the pills.
The pills would have not as much of it. Like, the more mechanical parts you have in your body, basically, since you don't have anything, I don't have to roll for you because the pills just are good. But the more mechanical stuff you have in the body, the more I have to roll to see if the pill has an effect on you. Because at some
So-
point, the pill will not have any effect on you if you have if you're so far.
So
going.
if you become a car, you're a car that's trying to kill us constantly, which is probably counterintuitive.
Your mind is destroyed entirely in just machinery, so you don't have a consciousness. You're just this animal, basically.
I am car.
Cargo room.
Cargo woom woom woom.
And don't worry, this is not going to be. There's going to be lighthearted moments, but I just wanted there to be an underlining tension the entire way through.
Okay. So there are these. Are these people just fucking standing out in the open or some shit?
Where?
Go out and see.
And are the chess pieces people?
Yeah.
I'm assuming so. Okay. And I'm metagaming a little bit, trying to learn the layout of the place.
Alright, let's just say first order of business is get as many pills as we can, right? So go find a shop and spend all of our money. Well, actually, wait. We don't have food.
Food.
William's dead.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, no problem.
What loving sisters. I'm waiting for Chris to kill Tristan because she's like, I don't care about my sister, fuck off, and he just kills her. I'm waiting for that to happen.
Mission first. Sorry,
Mr.
buddy.
Burrs. Sorry, sister.
Blammo.
We went over this out of character already.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I hope it hurts you in character to know that, like, if anything comes up, I will choose the mission over you.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
One of the
But
random
in
encounters
character,
is
in character, my character doesn't know that.
one of the random encounters will test that theory. Let's hope you don't get it. It's a very low chance. Alright.
Pop the pill, let's fucking go.
Alright, we're starting. Now,
Alright.
What do you want to do first?
Fuck. This way.
You wanna,
Hey,
you
Zach.
wanna-
Hey, John. I assume you know what's going on. Follow.
Okay.
I literally walk out the door, make a hand signal to follow me.
You walk up to what seems to be a house made of old rotten wood and then a metal door.
It's a house?
It's a house.
Never mind. What's over here?
You come to what seems to be a bar with a fireplace in the middle. There are two men here. One of them, half his face has been consumed by metal. I'll get you and then, actually, oh my god, Chris, I need you to make these pieces.
Roger, Roger. Uncle
And also-
Roger. So I'm assuming time is paused currently.
Yeah, time only goes while you're in character. Well, while you're deciding and stuff, it doesn't move. But every action.
So as long as we're not discussing something in character.
Yes, you
But
you can talk out of character if you need to. But I feel it'd be better if you just did it all in character. It would make it more tense, but that's just up to you. That is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Chris.
Time only moves when you move.
Yes, it's super hot, but
Real life.
more intense.
Hey, have you played Super Hot VR? That shit gets intense.
I played the original game the whole way through, and it's very intense. There he is.
I love
That could
apples.
happen. Hey, that can happen to you, Tristan.
I actually remember looking at this picture. Oh, that's the wrong picture. That picture, this one.
This could also happen to you.
That was
And here's sort of like the feel of the town. That picture is sort of the town you're in.
Ah, lovely.
the classic
You woke up-
bathtub in the desert move.
You see a man who seems to be foreign. He has, and by that I mean foreign object syndrome. He has mechanical parts just all over his body. His skull is showing at this point, and you see another man over there, looking over at you.
Are these two conversing?
No,
Okay, what's this and this? This is a house, I'm assuming.
that is a house.
This is a house?
That is a building with a clock on the doorknob and a guy standing outside of it.
What's the guy look like?
Just a tall guy. His arm is fully robotic, and he's wearing like a ragged coat, white shirt, and he has an eye patch.
Well,
Hey, we need pills.
Hey, well, I mean, love to help you, but I'm locked out of my shop. Some asshole put a time lock on it.
What's the time? How much time?
Got 3 minutes till it opens. Unless you can find a way to break it somehow.
Is this window just a regular window?
That's barred. That's where you'd buy stuff.
How wide are the bars?
They're wide enough so that someone incredibly skinny and small could get through, but not someone like the store owner who's like 7 foot and very muscly.
So, like, we're thinking, like, you know, 5'7", 140 pounds?
You could try.
oh, alright. I guess this is happening.
Roll physique.
Physique or athletics?
Actually, this would probably be athletics again, sorry.
Hey, baby! That's a 5! And if this counts as a tight corridor for blah 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 stun, it's a 7, but probably just a 5.
You're able to just crawl inside, you walk over, and you open the door. Oh, thank you! You know what? For that, you get a discount. And then walks inside, and then you see his head pop through the little window. What can I get for you?
Hey, Psych! John! Money!
Oh, okay. I'm coming. Here.
What do you sell here?
Well, pills, ammunition, all the things you need in the wild.
So you sell love pills?
Of course, who doesn't?
Fair point. And how much does our discount get us?
10 credits for a love pill.
50% off. Okay.
But you each only get one item with the discount.
So we could each get 1 pill. So that's 40 credits for 4 pills. And then each pill would be back to 20 credits.
That's right.
Okay, we're definitely going to do that. So here's 40 credits up front for the 4 pills.
Alright, here you are. You
Yeah,
put some little
everyone-
bag.
Pool your money with me, and I'll just keep track of things.
Alright. Zach gives you 100 credits, and then John gives you 50.
Ah, you piece of shit.
And you get my 100.
John, did you not have 100 credits like the rest of us?
I did, but, well, I lost 50 of them in the crash.
We might have to go look for that later. Okay, so 40 credits, and... fucking cat swap.
Well, good news is that discount probably made up for the lost credits.
Close to. Okay, and then now... So we have 310 credits. Do you sell food here?
Sure do.
What kind and for how much?
Well, usually food, since it's so rare nowadays, it's about 30 credits per day ration, but since you helped me out, I'll make it 15 credits. But that'd be, you would have to choose that instead of the pill, of course. And the ration comes with food and water, by the way.
And the ration is for one person?
Yep, one person.
Hmm.
You could split it, but probably fatigued.
Seems like the better deal to me, sis.
It is. It's like you don't need to eat, right?
I don't think so. Hold on. He just like opens up his chest piece and a bunch of sand comes out. No, he closes his chest back up.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So...
We'll pay the full price for those pills then.
we will take one pill for the 10. And...
Hey, by the way, have you heard of pill slicing?
Is that Jonathan or the other guy?
It's the dealer. Jonathan sounds like this.
Okay.
And then it's like just my normal voice.
Run that by me again.
Pill slicing. No one talks about it because it ain't legal.
What is it?
Well, this breaks the market, but if you slice a pill in half, each half will give you 2 hours. But it can also lead to some side effects if you don't take the whole pill. Don't tell anyone I told you.
We won't. We'll keep that in mind.
Do we have to like roll empathy on that to see if that's a lie, or are we just gonna assume all that's true?
You can roll empathy if you want to.
I might as well. Where's my dice? Oh, there we go. It's a +1.
You're fairly certain he's telling the truth.
Okay.
So far, he's given you deals, and he's been very nice to you, so you don't see a reason why he'd be lying to you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, so, just out of character clarifying. 1 day's ration for one person means 24 hours worth of food, right?
That's one meal.
1 meal, so it's not a day's worth of ration.
No, that'd be like... That would last... If you eat that in the morning, that would last you to the afternoon. It's just like, you know, morning,
So like
lunch,
12
dinner.
hours.
Yeah. Each ration is about 12 hours. Or you can split it up, and then it would be like
Okay, so
6 hours.
60 credits, so I'm at 290. 290. And that's...
I'd write this all down, by the way.
I am.
Okay. Write down the rules so you know.
Oh yeah, I've been
Okay.
writing them down.
Tristan's got rules, I'm writing down.
Alright.
I've been writing down prices, locations, time distances, things like that.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys are getting into this.
I think you beat Grimm's survival campaign.
Okay, so I have 4 rations, and then for pills, what time is it, Whittle?
So far, about 10 minutes have passed.
What time? Like, what time of day? Like,
Noon.
Oh. It's about 1.
did we eat lunch?
You ate lunch on the ship.
Good. So
Fine,
will
then.
that give us
So we're fine.
how long?
So we don't need a meal until evening then,
Yes. You don't need a meal till evening.
which would be a couple hours, probably like 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours. I'd say probably around 6 o'clock you'd be getting hungry. And then around 9 o'clock you'd be getting fatigued from all the walking without food.
Okay.
And then you'd pass out around 12.
Buy 1 more ration at full price.
And let me know what all you're buying so I can write them
5.
down.
I bought 5 rations, so 4
Okay.
rations for 15 credits and 1 ration for 30 credits.
Okay.
And then I'll buy and I'll buy 6 pills for 20 each. So I have 140 credits.
Alright.
So 6 pills, 140 credits, and 5 meals worth of ration.
Alright. You buying any, A-loaves?
How
I don't think we should. Worst case scenario, we could probably buy them from the vendors on our way.
aloes
How about night pill?
how much are those?
Well, usually well, you already bought the discount, so 20 gold. Or the credits.
No. Unless one of you want.
No, it seems like just adding to the risk.
Well, I might look at it this way. You take one of these stomach eye pills, they never have to eat. That means less money spent on food, right?
But it also gives the love pills a chance to be ineffective.
That's true. I'm just trying to sell things, mate.
Understandable. We'll come back if we decide otherwise.
Alright. Alright, you done here?
Yeah.
That took 15 minutes.
Okay, so we took pills. How long has it been since we've taken pills? Like
You took the 4-hour pill to spend 15 minutes.
15 minutes total?
Yes, it's been 50 minutes total since you left the house. So you have 48 hours, 44 minutes.
I'm just gonna keep track of how much time we have left on our pills.
Okay.
Okay, what's this?
What's what?
Is this the crash?
No, that's just a stone structure of some kind.
Oh, going over there.
Alright.
That's the crash.
What?
That's the crash. Where you're at right now.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Oh, yeah, that's the crash. The circle in the middle is a stone structure.
Okay. So this is the crash, so can we go search around to see if we can find Dickhead's money?
Sure, searching fully will take about 20 minutes. If you fully search the entire ship, and also the sand surrounding it. The more time you spend searching for things, the more you might find. The less efficient you are in searching, the less things you'll probably find.
I'm gonna make use of my drone in this scenario to try and use it to get into the tight spaces, to scout out to see if there's anything in like places we can't reach with our arms.
Alright, using the drone, they'll add that.
And with all 4 of us searching, would it still be 20 minutes? Like, thoroughly searching?
If you all thoroughly search, it will probably still take 20 minutes because there's a lot of sand you have to look through.
Okay. We'll do that.
Alright, I'll just put that in right now. You know, 48 hours, 24 minutes. And it's been...
You mean 47 hours, 24 minutes?
47 hours, 24 minutes, sorry.
And a full search of the the crash gives us.
You found the 50 credit.
Okay, add that.
You also found some spare mags for 9mm ammunition,
You take that.
and a lot of shotgun shells, which John took.
There's gonna be split between John and Zay.
How many?
Yeah,
how many mags for?
9mm.
Yeah.
You found about 3 more mags.
Awesome. I'm up to 8.
Anything else?
I don't have to worry about ammo.
What gun ammunition are you using, Chris?
Me, I have ACR mags and Deagle mags.
What is the Deagle?
The Deagle's a 50 cal.
50 cal? Okay, I'll say you find 1 mag for the Deagle, 1 50 cal mag, and 2 ACR mags. And then you find other mags, but they're broken and destroyed, so the bullets are just flying everywhere.
Yeah,
And the bullets are also all busted.
Okay, so I'll probably be set on ammo for a while unless something happens.
Oh yeah, I have total of 90 bullets right now.
I have 9 mags of 9 Deagle mags total, with 7 bullets per mag, and whittle on. If you want to nerf this, you can, but 14 ACR mags is what I have written down right now, with 32 bullets a mag.
Don't worry, with the combat I have, you'll need the bullets.
Okay. Okay. After that, I'm gonna come search over here. What's this?
I'm sorry, I lagged out. I don't know where your piece went.
Back corner,
Oh.
right, Tristan.
Ah, that seems to be the only building made entirely of metal. It's a shack at the far end of town. You don't know what's inside of it, but it seems to be more secure than any of the other places. You're assuming it's like a town safe, like a town storage house for like food and random
Can I
stuff.
knock on it?
You knock on it, there's no reply. It doesn't seem like anyone else is looking at you either.
Well, you're just
Essentially-
telling me to rob this.
I mean, I don't know if you can. It's a metal shack with a metal door and a padlock.
We do have John, but I don't think it's worth the trouble. Do you think?
Is it sheet metal or is it like a fucking like vault?
It's a vault. It's essentially a giant square vault block in the sand.
Like if a bank vault wasn't in a bank, it was just sitting there.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's about the size of a shack.
I don't think this is worth our time.
I'm just trying to think. I have an idea. First, I'm gonna come back to this house.
Okay.
We're just
I'm
tagging
gonna have
along
these
like
two.
puppies, I guess.
I'm gonna have these two go there. I'm going to this house.
I'm gonna.
Have you been keeping track of the time, by the way?
Hmm?
Have you been keeping track of the time? It's like 1:24. Yeah, 1:24. Okay.
Wait, it's 124. Hold on. What?
Well,
So it's been 20.
how long has it been?
No, because you said it was 15 minutes at the shop.
15 minutes, drop 25. Let me do the math here.
15 minutes at the shop plus the 20 from searching should be 35 minutes.
Alright, so it's 1:35. Okay, thank you.
Fucking DM's not even keeping track of time.
Okay, now it's gonna be everything you do. Yeah, I'm gonna keep track of. I just forgot to add I had the hour counter down, but I just forgot the actual clock. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock on this door.
Okay. You just hear a, "What do you want?"
Information? Who is this? Whose house is this?
The door opens. You see this giant burly man. "I run this establishment. What do you want?"
Establishment. As in the house or the town?
I'm the mayor.
Okay, hello, first of all. We are the crew that crash landed here after being, quote, chosen. And we need as many pills and food supplies as we can to get out of here.
Chosen, what are you talking about? You crazy? Oh, that old lady talked to you again.
Oh.
She's
For the
almost
first time.
feral. Almost feral at this point. Nobody's talking to her.
Well, look, we got shot down and we need to go.
Yeah, so are those two mercenaries at that bar.
And you're not helping them?
Not much you can do. We have a limited supply of pills.
How many do you have?
In total, got about 200 left.
Look, we only need... We have people coming for us. 2 days. 48 hours. We have 6 pills on us, plus the ones that are in our system that have about 3.5 hours left. Could you spare the pills?
No, I can't. This is what you're here for, begging for pills.
Even the feral woman was more sympathetic than you were.
I have a place to run and people to protect.
I'm not doing the best of jobs of protecting them if you're not even helping the ones who have been sent here.
You ain't one of my people. You're outsiders.
And so you are being bigoted towards us as we're not from here? We're unequal?
I just take a step back.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. People who are born here, right, aren't affected by it as harshly, but people who never breathe in this air, their feral transformations are the worst. They become giant fucking monsters.
And
I don't
should you not be helping us so that that doesn't happen to us?
I'm not gonna help you. You're gonna leave. I didn't even know you were here. But now that I do, you're leaving.
We know.
You have an hour.
If I turn feral, I'm coming here first, and I'm going to eat you from the inside out.
If you turn feral, you're not gonna think.
Yep. I'm just sort of like backing away.
Fucking bitch.
He then just closed the door and goes back into his house.
Hey, yeah, never mind.
What's the deal with the statue?
Just seems to be a stone statue of some kind. It looks to be really old supports for a skyscraper. But, obviously, that's all that's left.
How tall is it?
It's like 3 feet up.
Can I climb on top of it?
Sure. Oh, by the way, that exchange with the guy was like, 2 minutes.
Yeah. I just want to look around, see... What is this guy looking like? I haven't talked to him yet. The pawn over here.
Pawn? Where's the pawn? Hold on.
Over here.
That seems to be a younger woman. She has a mechanical finger and a mechanical eye.
And she's just... I'm assuming that's her house behind her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna jump down and, like, walk over there.
Hello.
Hi. You live here?
Yes.
We're the, people who crashed.
Oh
And
my.
We're looking for a way out.
Well, sorry to say there is none.
We have people coming to pick us up. At
Then
the
I would go
Star.
there. Then I would go. Wait, you're going to the Star?
We have to.
Well, I'm not sure. The path is not very safe, and, well, the Star's under control at the moment.
Alright, quick
Under
question.
control by who?
We don't know. Some people flew in and started doing things to the Star.
When?
Maybe like a month or two once the Star fell. And then once they started doing things, the disease started to spread. The Thorn Plague.
Okay. Is there anything you can do to help us? Rations, pills, something to help us get there?
I have children to look after. I can't afford anything, I'm sorry.
Quick question. But the road there is dangerous. Do you think there's a safer way?
Well, the road is the safest bet because all you have to deal with are raiders and that sort of thing. But if you go off-road, you have to deal with the wildlife, which are all already feral and foreign. So, giant robot scorpions and other beasts. And then also some of the feral humans are out there as well.
Is it faster?
Is it faster to cut through? Probably. But far more dangerous. A lot more variables you have to deal with. If you take this, she basically just points. The path turns and does twists and such, but if you keep going straight and go over the few mountains you have to go through, it's a straight shot to Carville. It'll cut off, well, maybe 4 hours.
12 hours to Cogville normally, cutting off for 5 hours. So having it be 8 to 9 hours, 7 to 8 hours there? 7 to 8 hours there. But having to deal with possible.
Carville normally takes 12 hours if we take the full road, right?
Yes,
Time and a
but
half.
is 7 or 8 hours worth it with having to deal with the beasts and such?
True, I definitely don't want to get eaten. And I trust dealing with humans a little more than I do wildlife. A little bit of logic there still.
Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. I hope you find your ship.
Oh, the ship's over there. We just...
I meant the people picking you up. They're coming in a ship, right?
we can hope.
I hope they don't get shot down.
And now to go over to the big scary fuckers is my last little area. Is this a car?
Yeah. That was, 5 minutes.
You two.
Hold on, I'm doing math.
Okay, so the interaction with the guy was 2 minutes, right?
Okay, 142.
Interaction with the mayor was
2
2 minutes.
That interaction with the lady was 5.
Yeah, so 42. Okay.
Alright.
Hey, you two.
What's up, friend?
As this guy talks, the thing's mouth spins, making noise.
You can't understand him, talk to me. I'm his translator. No, they can't.
I can sort of understand him fine. Like, you two are mercenaries, right?
Yeah, sure are.
Guns for the highest payer?
Guns. We either pay or a way out, if you got one of them.
Well, we have a way out.
Yes, really.
Or we're supposed to. We have 48 hours to get to the star where we'll be picked up.
You're trying to get to the star? That thing's surrounded.
And that's why we have guns to fight our way through.
Alright, alright. So, what do you already got? As a crew?
Just us four.
I mean, what do
Myself.
you do?
Well, if you couldn't tell by her outfit, she's the research and development.
Oh, she's gonna get chewed up out there. Just
Oh,
out. To be honest, I'll just kill her now, take your gear, and then keep moving.
Say it again, and you're the one with the bullet in your head.
Already happened, but okay.
Jonathan over there is the demolitions.
Hey there. Seems like a chipper guy. What about the
And-
robot?
Zyke's our android. He's also our medic.
Hello. I can, I can assist you in any way you need me to. And if I ever get injured, I think you can repair me, right? Cass?
Yeah. I just like look at the the blueprint on my phone. Probably.
That's reassuring. Dream record lovely crew.
Thank you. Now look, if you want to help, we're not going to be able to spare many supplies as we don't have many ourselves.
We got supplies already. We can make it out there easy. We have enough for each other, but not for you.
It's
Look,
mutual then.
then we can work on our own accord with our supplies, but we can assist each other with firepower, if that's
Yes.
okay by you two.
We'll join. We'll help you shooting, but we're not gonna give you supplies. That fair?
Fair. As Haley just lights out her hand for a handshake.
He shakes your hand with the one hand he still has. His left hand is gone. His left arm is gone. He shakes you with his right hand.
Name's Jack.
Haley.
That guy over there. Actually, say your name.
You just see his one eye go like go in and out, and then
So get that?
Rodrigo?
Roger?
Roger?
Roger.
The 3 syllables got me. I thought it was Rodrigo.
Well,
And final question. That car, whose is it?
the homeless. It's been hauled down and used as the wheels are gone, and the engine's missing. Even if we get it running again, I don't think it could drive with all this sand.
So not worth our time.
The only parts that aren't sand are the road, which is made of stone. Just to let you know, walking through sand fatigues you real quick. I know.
I think I could piece that together as well. Look, we haven't much got time. We're getting kicked out of the city in about 45 minutes, so let's get going.
Alright. Come on, Roger.
We're gonna stop in Cogsville when we get there and stock up.
Cosville, oh god. Alright. Let's go.
I'll be right back. I have to go to the restroom.
you're like Roger.
I have a feeling it's gonna get really fucking annoying.
Don't worry. Jack hates him.
Oh, good.
No one likes Roger. I didn't even tell you what they did I?
No.
No. You want to guess?
They probably shot each other or something.
No, you guess what their qualities are, like what they do.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna assume Roger's more of a technology guy. Or a sniper. One of the two.
Yeah. Who needs a scope when your eye is literally a scope?
Yeah. And Jack. Jack sort of just looks like a gunner. Or a leader.
You'll see.
Okay.
Because you could have missed these companions entirely, and it would make your life way harder. So I'm glad you.
Picture, it's probably important.
Enjoying yourself so far, Chris? Hmm?
I am, Whittle. I am.
I'm glad. Now the fun part begins. Traveling.
Oh boy. Just before we do this, I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick. So.
Okay, you do that.
Alright. Everybody still here?
Chris is at the bathroom.
Alright, sorry. I just had to... My family came home, so I told them to leave me alone, and then I went to the restroom.
Sounds like a plan. Now the fun part begins. I'm just gonna roll right now. Do I have dice?
Oh.
Is it?
Do you need, like, D&D dice?
I'm using the fate dice because I have a system for it.
Okay.
I just roll multiple times. I've been using the online dice so that I forgot I could just use dice here, which is way easier. Okay. Wow, okay. And... oh my fucking god, you better... no fucking way.
Well, great. That makes me feel good.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, I'll tell you the news when Chris gets here. God damn it. Here's the travel music for just daytime.
Alright.
You don't need to play it now, but
I'm going to. I want to change the music. Just looking at the little bit I've seen of this game, it already makes me depressed.
yeah, it's really depressing.
But like, it makes me depressed to the point where I'm like, I want to know what happened.
It's really good.
For me, it's the sort of game I probably wouldn't buy or like play, but I would probably like watch somebody play it.
I'll stream it.
I might just find out if like any entertaining YouTubers did it.
I don't know, actually.
Like if Game Grumps did it, I don't know.
No.
Okay.
No. They would never play this game. The themes in this game are way too dark.
Okay.
There's like really, really dark subject matter that Game Grumps would not be able to tackle. Old Game Grumps could, but not now. It's way too PC. Markiplier might have done it, but I don't know for sure.
Markiplier, one of the guys like him, probably did it. Somebody's played it.
PewDiePie probably has. He likes really depressing games.
Is it Lisa the Painful or Lisa the Joyful? Is it like a sequel?
Lisa the Painful is technically the second game, but it's the first game that has RPG elements. And it's about... I'm not gonna spoil it, but that's the first game, then Lisa the Joyful comes after it.
Okay.
It's the Painful and the Joyful.
Painful.
I like the soundtracks, that's why I bought them. Reminds you of like Earthbound soundtrack. Bless you.
Ooh.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh.
Bless you.
I'm
My
technological
goodness.
today.
Bless you.
Oh,
Bless you.
Oh. Donkey did a video on it.
What?
Yeah, like, it's only 9 minutes, but the thumbnail is Lisa, a life-ruining game.
It really is. Like, it's really sad. That picture you saw, where it's like, for the first time ever I'm living, you'll say, oh, haha, funny. Like, that's seriously, like, really fucking emotional after you play the game and that happens. You're like, oh, fuck, yes!
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you see it, you're like, what the fuck? But you play and you go, I understand.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those games where, like, it's one of those games, or in general, just stories that is like that, where it's like, when you look at some of the scenes out of context, it just seems ridiculous, or like oh,
I mean, it takes
super
place
edgy and dark sort of deal, but like when you're actually going through the entire story, it's really put together well.
Well, it's not actually edgy. There's a lot of really stupid humor. Like basically, it's a post-apocalyptic world where no girls were ever, and the human race is dying out. And then well, not Lisa, but then basically a baby girl is found randomly, and then she's kidnapped, and then you have to go find her, and that's the game.
So all these horny men are trying to get in this little girl's...
But all these men are like, we need to repopulate.
Yeah.
And then then he's like, I don't want to. Don't touch her. It's a really good game. I haven't beaten it yet, but I watched it. I watched someone play it as a kid, and I'm like, I want to play that. And now that I'm older, I actually have a job and I have money. I'm like, I can buy that game, play it. And it's way harder than they made it look so fucking easy. It's so fucking difficult.
I see somebody speedruns it. I'm seeing like speedrun videos. Hour and 47 minutes. That seems, from what you've described, that seems pretty short.
It's a short game. I think it's like 8 hours.
It's just hard, so it takes long.
It's just hard, so it takes a while. Yeah, yeah. And the save points are very far and few in between. And there's also a hard mode, which makes it like almost unplayable. I'm pretty sure it's made for masochists. You digging this Liz tune, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can find someone who played the game.
How long does it take to be in the bathroom? Or, I'm sorry, the washroom.
Filthy snow Mexican.
Goddamn snow Mexicans ruining our country with their washroom talk. What do you think they are? Fucking not Americans? Yeah. Also, currency in that game are mags, like porno mags, because they're no women, so that's the currency. And it got the love thing from in the game. There's a pill called Joy that makes you feel nothing, which helps you in combat, but also there's a story reason for it. And you can get addicted to it and get really horrible withdrawal, which really affects the gameplay. Basically, I've been playing. I played like an hour of the game, and that made me want to do something like this. It's very inspired off Lisa, and like gameplay mechanic wise. Setting, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both post-apocalyptic, but very different settings for them.
It's a game I should play. I don't really know much about it other than I got it from like a free Humble Bundle thing or something. Like Emily is Away too. Or
Emily's Away.
But I only have the second one. I don't have the first one.
Just play the second one.
Oh.
Some game series are like that, where the second one's better. Like Silent Hill, where like the second one's the best.
Or like second one's just better and it's not worth it to play the first or something like that.
Well Silent Hill 1's still worth playing. I just think the second one's the better game.
Oh yeah. Haven't really played Silent Hill. I don't play horror or watch horror. I'm not into horror.
Oh, Silent Hill is it's so good. It's such a good story. And a really good soundtrack. At this rate, I don't know if we'll be able to finish it.
Tonight, yeah.
Are you okay with having to do this to finish it at some other time?
Yeah, we might have to.
Yeah. It all depends on the rolls. Like, what you just rolled was so fucking lucky. I don't know how that happened. Like, everything stacked against you, but you... I don't know. I don't know how you did it. Once Chris gets here, I'll explain more in detail what the fuck just happened and why you should be fucking screaming.
Probably not, it doesn't look like there's much Let's Plays like that I would want to watch that aren't just like from some nobody. But,
yeah, I mean,
I'd probably watch like there's like looks like there's a good. I'll probably watch the Donkey video, and then I'll probably watch like there's this 40-minute analysis video that would probably like tell me everything I need to know.
HB Bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. I do recommend just playing it before watching that though, because it really is a game that you have to. Because I ruined it by watching it as a kid, but I feel like you have to kind of play to experience like it at its best, in my opinion. But if you don't want to, I'll just watch the HB Bomber video.
Yeah, I'll just watch the video.
Yeah, I love his analysis videos. He did a really good Cthulhu one recently. Or not Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft. Where are you, Chris? Maybe he fell asleep on the toilet? What if I timed all of this? Would you be upset? The entire day's gone by.
Do you just want to like call it off for tonight after like Chris gets back, or I don't know, like?
Oh no! Oh, don't worry. We'll call it off after I explain what happened with your.
All right.
Then we'll call it off.
Yeah, because I actually have something to do.
Oh, what do you have to do?
Well, I have to get up early tomorrow and like do work on my project, and then also
Makes sense.
like, yeah.
You didn't even get to the real meat of the
Yeah,
adventure yet.
that's the problem with me and Chris.
I mean, I hope you enjoyed it still. You didn't get to the fun part yet, but I hope you had fun with this.
I'm glad he thought of. I'm partly glad that you like mentioned the desert thing and like how walking through the desert would also fatigue us faster, because that was generally something I just didn't come to mind for me. And
Chris, like, I know, but that's why I still wanted to make sure, like, through character talking, that more is informed. Like, walking through sand is hard, so taking the shortcut may be shorter, but you'll be fatigued more often, have to rest more often, which takes time. So at that point, it's like, okay, so is it really shorter?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah, taking time, counter time, resting time, all that.
mhm.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, Chris, I'm gonna explain to you why you got the best fucking thing ever. Okay, so how this works is I roll once to see a category. I roll again. So you rolled special, right? I rolled again, and you got uber special, which is another category because basically each category is an uber special within the category. And then you rolled again, and you got no encounters until the fucking fork in the road, which means you got there in the shortest amount of time possible. So, you know, that took 2 hours. You're already at the fork in the road. It should have taken like 5. You are so goddamn lucky. Your luck's gonna end and you're gonna die.
Also,
Swear to God.
Don't count on that.
Also, like, I gotta go, so like, we're just gonna, since this is a good stopping point. As much as like, I want to come back to this for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely fun.
I'm
And
glad you liked it.
I think we can do more stuff like this if we find the right group. Like, I'm sure Grim, me, Tristan, Whittle, maybe
Should I
even Tiny.
should I DM you?
You're definitely
I
the
mean-
best person to DM this kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea for something like this, but you definitely are the most experienced with it.
I've done it
Effort.
once. It just, you know. I mean, I just have a whole setup.
For a test run to see if people would enjoy it, I feel like you.
Okay.
And then, like,
Yeah,
if we
that
ever do
makes
more
sense.
stuff like this, I might try.
Yeah.
Because for me, like, I would play, like, if it was an option, I would play every single campaign this way.
Oh, would you?
Not like necessarily like
Oh, not
With it
necessarily
being
like super up,
time?
but like a post-apocalyptic
a
not,
Papalaba.
not necessarily
No, no,
this
no, I meant-
situation,
I meant
but
this-
like
I
this
meant this.
style of play where like
Yeah.
every choice is really matters.
Right.
Every
Just-
choice really matters. Like, you're you actually have to worry about food and like budget yourselves instead of just being rich as shit. Mind you, your choice in Space Fate, like the one that I'm DMing, your choices do matter. You guys just assume they don't.
Oh.
But do they matter to this extent?
Maybe. You guys, that one planet that you guys were like, yeah, we're just never gonna go back. That's gonna come back. That is, and you're not gonna have a choice. So people may die because of that. That might be what happens.
Hey. But yeah, this was originally how like Space Day was gonna be. It was just gonna be like not like this plot the entire time, but it was just gonna be like this feel,
Mhm.
like very
What things actually matter?
yeah. Everything matters. Everything you do has a point. Everything connects.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll
end
end
the
the stream.
end the stream.